And we have finally discovered one of the ToyBiz tubs. Thank God. These things are stacking up all over. And lucky me, we have another domino. I think this is the third one now. I told you. Great figure. Just a nice peg warmer. So I'll take a domino out. And that's, again, the markets are crawling up on the earlier stuff to like $20 or $30 a figure. But these are still going to be $5 a figure. Just got to get it home, though, man. At the packages, the design, they knew what they were doing. It's just solid. So it's very tempting to keep everything you already own. But as I said, like, when it gets to this type of mid-series ToyBiz from 1985, keep a smidge. Keep a little bit here and there. When it gets to the crazier ones with like the battle armor and Silver Surfer and the big ass bubbles, it's okay to let that stuff go. Have some loose figures, but we'll still keep one. But you know, let's see what we got here. We have rare autographed. So this is like an inside joke they would do at the Comic Cons and the toy shows, that you would take a random junky toy and just throw it in someone's booth and put a price tag on it and just confuse your customers with your opposing friend, let's say. Funny enough, he doodled the John Q. Public up there on a Deadpool. So this, funny enough, now actually has value. So I don't know what the current value of this Deadpool is, especially now with a John Q. Public autograph, but that's actually a better figure now. This might be like $50. Isn't that weird how the world works like that? We have a Batman. Oh, it's the Penguins. The Penguins. I actually liked the Batman Returns movie as a kid. Like, it was darker, sure, but I didn't know, like, people were upset with it to a point. I was watching some more documentaries on this on YouTube. Yeah, that's really weird. But the Penguins kicked ass, dude. Oh, I have a few pre-production samples of these little guys, like hard copies, but not hand-painted. But they were just like, I mean, DC's not my strong point compared to Marvel, but when you got penguins, I want my penguins. Oh, look at that. Earlier DC Green Lantern. This is one of the more difficult figures of the DC superhero early ToyBiz figures. Superman was just very popular, but also like a little more strangely uncommon compared to like the peg warmers of Lex Luthor or Two-Face. But these are getting a little harder to find, absolutely. I don't know what the value is of these. Look at $30. This is old school pricing. I mean, it's probably only worth $30 right now, to be completely honest with you. But you don't see this stuff even at toy shows anymore because there just was a limited supply, and then they moved on because, you know, Marvel license and so forth. We got the Alpha Flight 2-pack with the motion card. So did anyone PSA 10 this puppy? I should look this up. Reminder to myself, look it up. We should get that ripped open and graded, get a PSA 10 and put it up for $10,000 just to confuse and piss off people on eBay. And then other people will start doing it. And then they'll be like, oh, no, I'll take 500. And we'll just swamp the entire market. And then, of course, the game really is, I'm trying to make everybody open up their Alpha Flight 2-packs. So there's less packaged ones out there. So the market's going to increase in the packaged ones. And it'll go from $12 to $15. That's the master plan. Again, really, again, the packages are just amazing. Very tempted just to even keep this one, even though I'm not like an Alpha Flight fan. Now we have hit it. Lots of early stuff here, and I'm not seeing many duplicates. Some packages are pretty beat up though, so let's figure out what we got here, people. We have Dark Phoenix. So this is also a peg warmer. I love the fact she lights up. Has the Invisible Woman attempt at tossing your figure accessory. It is pretty pathetic and sad. But light up figures, love it, love it, love it. So we'll put that one aside. We'll see if you have duplicates. Oh, look, off the bat. Right off the bat, man, we already got a duplicate. Yeah. So we can just let one of these go. Whichever one's the worst shape. Oh my God, La Lunatica. It's just saying $20.99, the whole series, when they launched that. You know, idea-wise, it's there, but it just didn't take off, man. But some really interesting figures came out. Age of Apocalypse, now we're talking some serious comic writing there. But the 2099 stuff just kind of just didn't hit the mark. We have Cameron Hodge. This was a little bit more of a peg warmer from the same series. Oh, we got Excalibur trading cards. We have to keep that. Excalibur is my jam, as I've mentioned that word many times before. That was like one of the few comics that I had to get everything. I passionately read every month. So, love it. Executioner. That's a clean card. Same series. And again, most of these are probably about 10 to 15 right now. Maybe a little bit more for characters like this one, Maverick, which is a little more harder to find. Oh my God, they're multiplying. She's spawning. Jubilee. I was so excited when Jubilee came out because I liked the rollerblade when I was a kid, and she included rollerblades, and I was like, hell yeah. This probably is literally the one I bought as a kid. That's pretty cool, though. I remember getting you, Chode. So these are like the earlier packages. Lifting there, so I gotta be careful with some of these packages. This is a heavier figure, like Tusk. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he was just wacky. He was a peg warmer, but he's still so cool in his own right. Glad they made him. He just looks freaking weird and awesome at the same time. Like, they were just having so much fun making these lines. Trevor Fitzroy, I got him with the armor. And there's like the 4-pack. That's the male with the pink armor. Oh man, it's all coming back. This is just awesome. We got another Emplate. Still a really interesting figure. But Generation X stuff, other than the Jubilee, didn't really do much. So as an Excalibur fan, I was actually shocked they did Kai Lun, because he wasn't like a strong character in Excalibur, let alone... He's got to be a little uncommon, but to the point where nobody even cares to an extent. I just thought that was a really odd choice. Of all the characters you could make, you went with this guy. We got Raza. I don't even know who the hell Raza is. Got an Iron Man. Got stuck in there. Oh, yeah, the X-Force. GW Bridge. Hell yeah. We got our... turning a little P yellow Weapon X, 4th edition. Their second version of Magneto. That's pretty cool. So these are better now. These are like 15, 20. This is now the curve card. 2nd edition of Warpath. Oh, I'm so happy I kept so much of this stuff. And Weapon X. Let's compare that one to the other Weapon X. And we have an early Storm. So the first 2 figures I ever picked up was Storm and Wolverine at a comic book convention. This one's literally falling off the card. That's not good. I gotta replace this one. The earliest ones like this will be the toughest to replace, to be honest with you. She might be like 25, 30. Wolverine's gonna be like $75 now. That is not good. But we should have a little bit more of these to pop out, including Ahab. So that's pretty good. We got a couple duplicates out of here, but we're gonna have to keep packing these off to the side to figure out what's going on, man. Because there's just going to be too many of them. When we start rocking out with these, there'll be too many. Yeah. I'm going to keep the Mojo. I mean, it has Dazzler in this, which I prefer, but the bubble's more pea yellow on this one, so I'm going to pass.